backup's broken because, well, we keep seeing the cost and expense in businesses for backup rise. We see that end users aren't getting the services they need. Now, why is backup broken? Well, it's two things. The backup team isn't providing the performance or the visibility that the end users and the app administrators need. So if you think about backup's slow, recovery's even slower. And from a visibility standpoint, as an app admin or an end user, I don't know where my protected data is. I don't know what versions are available. I can't be confident that my data is going to be there for me when I need it. So what does this lead to? It leads to data protection silos. Each team starts to roll their own solution. The virtualization team creates a silo just for their problems. The application teams start to roll their own solution. The storage teams roll their own solution. And those silos, well, what that leads to is increasing expense, loss of control in the environment, and frankly, the entire situation starts to slow down. EMC is solving the challenges around data protection silos by really bringing in place what we call the protection storage architecture. And it's really different. It's made up of three pieces. So the first chunk, the core component, is really finding the right protection storage. Something that's going to scale, that's going to give you performance, and importantly, something that's going to be able to integrate with the data sources. And that's really the second part of that protection storage architecture. You need to be able to support the data sources, the hypervisors, the applications, the storage stacks, those areas that were creating the silos before. Because if you integrate with them from a data flow perspective, you get the performance that those users are craving. And if you integrate from a user interface, well, then they get the visibility they've been looking for. So it really starts to break down those silos. But then the last part that really ties the whole protection storage architecture together, it's the data management services. And that's really where the backup team starts to have fun. They can really bring some value add. Instead of constantly fighting fires, it's, well, now we get to validate that we're in compliance. We get to do deep analytics against the data and really understand where all the data is no matter where you're looking. And so we're really handling this different than other organizations because we anchor on that protection storage. We're investing deeply in integrating with the data sources to give that performance and visibility. And then we're adding a lot of value across the top so that the protection team can really make a difference to the business. This is a great time in terms of product releases in the EMC portfolio for backup. So, we just released the new data domain systems, which really keeps us on the cutting edge of the biggest, baddest, fastest, strongest, smartest deduplication and protection storage appliances on the market. You've got the new Avamar release that came out, which really goes even further than what we've traditionally done leading the VM market, to now offer instant recovery, that you can actually, if something goes wrong with the VM, spin it up and recover right away. And then of course you've got Networker, which has really enhanced its integration with VMware and its policy engine so that you can really have data management services at a simplified, scalable level. And as you can see from that, it really ties directly into that protection storage architecture, across the board delivering for our customers. People should trust EMC Backup for really two big reasons. One, is the largest backup vendor in the world who really invests the most in this area. And we're someone you can trust because we're going to be there with you. And then the second is that from a technology strategy, we're really taking you on a journey. You can see where we can take you from wherever you are today into this protection storage architecture, with each step along the way delivering value and improving your environment. So you can really trust us, one, because we're the partner that's going to be there with you as we invest, and two, because there's a strategy and a path that we can take you from where you are to where you want to be. Your data and your trust are the thing that we're most focused on protecting.